So in this video I am going to explain the basic structure of CNC part program. The main aim of the session is to familiarize the students about basic structure of the NC part program, the instructional objectives. The session is designed to identify components of a standard NC part program, construct a simple NC part program, learning outcomes. So at the end of the session you should be able to comprehensive of NC part programming elements, application of programming concepts. So the basic structure of an NC system, the numerical control part program. So understanding and appropriately the structuring the elements within an NC part program is main essential for accurately controlling the CNC machine and executing the desired machining operations. So the basic structure of an NC numerical control part program typically includes the several following essential components. First one is the program start and end. So every NC part program begins with a program start code, often the percentage or O symbol, capital O you are using, and ends with a program end code, that is M02 or M30. The second one, preamble. So the preamble contains information about the program, such as the program number, the name of the part or job, the date it was written, and any other relevant comments or notes. So these are the not compulsory, these are optionals. So the next is the tool and workpiece setup. So information about the tools being used, including the tool numbers and the descriptions, tool changes if applicable, and workpiece set of details like the starting position and reference point. All these details we can write in the program. So whoever may be that gone through the program, they can easily understand with these notes. The motion and positioning commands, that is mainly the preparatory functions and miscellaneous functions, the G codes and M codes are using. These commands control the tool's position, including the linear or circular interpolation, rapid positioning, and movements along the X, Y, and Z axis. G codes dictate the tool's path and speed during the machining process. Auxiliary machine function, that is M codes. M codes handle miscellaneous machine functions like turning the spindle on and off, coolant activation, tool changes, and other auxiliary operations. Sequence and repetition control. So these commands control the sequence of operations and repetitions within the program, such as loops or repeated actions, subroutines, and other control functions to manage the flow of the machining process. That is, sequence and repetition controls also required. These are the basic structure of the program. So next, coming to the end of the program. The end of the program code, that M02 or M30, signifies the conclusion of the program and usually includes any necessary shutdown or finishing commands. So the following example illustrate the basic structure, including the tool setup, tool path instructions, and control of auxiliary functions like spindle and coolant activation. So starting the percentage example NC part program, tool setup. So T01, M06, the tool change to the tool 01, G00, G90, G54, X0, Y0, Z0 is rapid position to the program 0, and spindle speed 500 RPM, and spindle starts M03, and G43, H01, Z0.1, M08, it tool length offset and coolant on. And tool path G01, X10, Y10, and F100, the linear movement to point X10, Y10 at a feed rate of 100 units per minute. Similarly, G02, X15, Y15, I2, J3, that is a circular interpolation. Center is at X2 and Y3, and end point is X15 and Y25. So G01, X5, linear movement to the point X5, Y5. So the coolant off, spindle stop. So M09, M05, coolant off and spindle stop. G28, G91, Z0, M05, return to the home position, stop spindle. M30, end of the program. So these are the basic structure of the program. Self-assessment questions. So which component of an NC system is responsible for controlling the individual axis of the machine, such as X, Y, and Z? The options are axis controllers, feedback devices, control panel, interpolation unit. The answer is access controllers. The second question is, which M code is commonly used to end the program? The options are M01, M02, M05, M30. The answer is M30. So, the terminal questions: describe the components of a typical CNC part program including the header, body and footer. Explain the significance of the N line number in a CNC part program and how it affects the program execution. Describe the role of comments in a CNC part program and their importance in program readability and documentation. So, these are the references you can go through for further the understanding and practicing of the questions. Thank you.